Morning. Here we are, January 2nd, 2018. It's a gray, cold morning here. And I've been talking about this with my wife, some friends, that I'm going to start myself a YouTube or a podcast or whatever. And so on my way to work this morning, I decided I'm going to start it. And I'm a little bit early. So here we go. To give you a little bit about me, my name is John Roberts. You may know me as JR Photography BC. You'll see that on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. But for those of you that don't know me, I've been a big fan of film photography for many years now. It actually all started back when I was 12 on a family vacation with my mother and my grandmother. We went to Europe. My grandfather lent me a camera to take with us, and that kind of got the photography bug on me. And then a year or so later, I got my first SLR, a Canon AE1. And then it's been kind of downhill ever since. And yeah, I'm really big into photography. I do digital as well. As you can tell, I'm filming on a digital camera right now. But yeah, so I've been a big photographer for many years now, just doing my own thing. But in that time, I also have worked in the camera retail end, and currently I'm the manager for not one but two pro camera shops here in Vancouver, BC. The company is Kerrsdale Cameras, for those of you that are interested. I've been with the company for almost 15 years now. For the previous 7 years now, coming up on 8. I've been a manager with the company, first in the Victoria location, and now the Coquitlam and the Burnaby location. Losing my train of thought. Had it all up in the head. I don't have it on cards at all, like probably should, but like I said, I was on my bus this morning on my way to work and thinking, hey, why not? So let's hope I can edit some of this blanks out. Screw it. I'm just going to put it all up anyway. So I do film photography in both, or in a lot of formats. 35 millimeter and 120 are two of my most popular ones that I use. I also have a 4x5, and I also have some digital stuff. But the vast majority of my equipment is actually film. The camera that seems to go with me everywhere right now is my Leica M2. And then I've got a 50mm and a 35mm for that camera. But yeah, we'll get into the different cameras that I have and have used over the next few months as we get into this. Now, this is not going to be a weekly thing for me. You know, I have a small family, a 1-year-old daughter who takes up a lot of time. Running 2 stores, that takes up a lot of time. So I'm not always going to be able to get this out weekly, but I am going to try for once every 2 weeks. That seems to probably be a commitment level that I'm probably comfortable with. I've got some presentations at local camera clubs that I have to go do as well in the foreseeable future. One of the things I want to do this year is I actually want to put together a big film photography photo walk here in Vancouver, and I'm going to be asking some of my fellow YouTubers like Nick Exposed, possibly King Jeeves, Timothy and Christine from Analog Talk Podcast. I'm going to try hitting some of them up, seeing if they want to come out and join us, see if we can make it a big event. But so that's one of my goals for this year. Another thing I'm doing is I'm also running social media for the train club that my parents belong to and I am now a member of. And I'm trying to, it's their big 25th anniversary for that park where it's open to the public and families can go out and ride on these little trains and everything. It's really cool, a lot of fun, but it's our big 25th anniversary for that. So I'm helping run some special 25-year events for that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm a pretty busy guy. So it's not going to be every week. I'm aiming for 2. For Mike, Shoot Film Co., you have to check out his stuff if you haven't yet. He's got awesome product. Anyway, it's about time for me to head into work. You all have a good day, and I'll get this out in a little bit. Have a good one.